And I, totally admire Deb Harris and Coach Mo for what they've done. I mean, they've been in the ranks because they're teachers themselves. They've been athletic. They've been around the teaching aspect, and they're giving of themselves, and they break down the skill. There's a lot of people out there, and there's no disrespect intended. There's a lot of people who teach, but I've been to some clinics where I went to one clinic, paid a lot of money, and they said, "Here, watch, 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 watch." I'm like, "What am I watching?" "Here, watch, look, watch." I'm like, "What am I watching?"
So you're more experiential in your teaching.
Exactly. So I'm like, well, experiential and knowledgeable. The fact that's what I learned how to do, how to break down a skill. So when somebody sits there and says, "Here, watch me," I want them to tell me what I'm supposed to be watching. Am I watching your feet? Am I watching your hands? Am I watching you, scratch your head? What am I?
Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't.
I'm not. What am I watching? What am I watching you do? So when I teach, and Simon is an amazing asset. A ball machine's an amazing asset because the balls are coming, and I could stand next to the person. Yes, I can say, "Here, let me show you. See what I could do." I'll only take like 3 or 4. Some people will say, "Here," and they're taking 5, 6, 10, 12. It's like, okay, I don't want to waste my client's time. So I show them and I say, watch what my feet are doing. And then I step aside and I say, "What did you see?" And they'll tell me, and I say, "Okay, now you do it." And then while they're doing it, I'm standing there and saying, "Okay, move your feet." I'm coaching them. I'm telling them, okay, and I'm talking is feel feel what you do. And then all of a sudden I said, "Dance." And you've seen this, the footwork, dance to the footwork. So, footwork to the dance. I mean, I love to dance, and you may not have rhythm, but I could belly dance.
So the secret's out. The secret's out.
The secrets of pickleball. If you don't have decent footwork, you could stand there all day with a paddle, and if you don't get your feet to the ball, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do, because if your feet, you probably remember talking about the tree trunk. If my tree trunk, how many times I see people reaching way, way out to get the ball, and their feet stand still, and their arm is hanging way out there. And I call that a bird on a limb. If they're stretched out so far, their paddle's like a bird on the limb. You ever see the bird on the limb when he goes way out on the branch, the branch drops, right? He loses strength. The tree loses strength. So I tell people you've got to move your feet as much as, or when you can, not all the time. You don't want to be moving like a maniac all the time. You want to move your feet to the ball, set your feet, set, hit, get.
Oh, what is it again?
Set your feet, hit the ball. You make sure that it's going in the right direction, make sure it's the right height, and then get going. So I say set, hit,
and get.
Okay, set, hit, and get going. Set, hit, and get going.